Hi and welcome everyone. My name is Daniel and I'm a clothing designer and zero-waste lifestyle pioneer based in New York City. I'm here today at UNIQLO's showroom in Soho to host this very special sustainability-themed live shopping show. Today we'll be focused on specifically UNIQLO's denim and sport utility wear products because if you didn't know, these items are made using methods and innovative technologies that keep people and the planet at the forefront of the decision making. But before we get into it, I also want to introduce my wonderful co-host, Jean, who is from Sustainability's team at UNIQLO.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It's lovely to see you again. Hi everyone, my name is Jean Shine. I'm the Director of Sustainability here at UNIQLO. And as Daniel said, we're here today to walk you through our lineup of Lifeware items that have been created with our planet in mind through sustainable practices, processes, and materials. Sustainability is a key pillar of the UNIQLO brand. It goes hand in hand with our Lifeware philosophy, and we're so excited to be able to teach you more about this today.
I live by sustainability through my daily life and my work. I design clothes that use pre-consumer waste materials sourced from New York City's garment industry, as well as other hard-to-recycle materials to create my line of genderless clothing and accessories that sends nothing to landfill. And I am a longtime friend and partner of UNIQLO because they are also making huge efforts in sustainability.
Well, thanks so much, Daniel. We at UNIQLO are taking so many steps to reach our sustainability goals through our products, our charity actions, and development, and more. And this week, we actually kicked off a special campaign ahead of World Water Day in support of our partnership with Charity Water, which is a nonprofit organization bringing clean, safe drinking water to people in developing countries. Super exciting. For every pair of jeans purchased now through March 25th, UNIQLO will donate $2 to Charity Water, up to $25,000 to fund clean water projects for communities in need. This campaign extends our 2-year partnership with Charity Water, in which we've worked together to impact over 32,000 people across the globe with clean drinking water. Clean water means more than just that. The people in communities Charity Water serves spend hours and sometimes days walking to water sources that often are not even clean. So getting the simple access to clean water allows people to have more time to do more things in their life, to get an education, to start a business, to spend time with their families, and basically to have a more enriched life.
This is such an important initiative. So to everyone joining today, we'll be sharing a lot of facts and background with you, but the exciting part about this show is that we'll be showcasing UNIQLO's sustainability products, how to style and wear them, and you can shop along with us the whole time. There's a little t-shirt icon at the bottom right of your screen, and the products will be pinned so you can go through and click there and add things directly to your cart. You can also chat with us. Send us your questions, your comments, and anything you want. We'll answer as many as we can on camera, but we also have a dedicated chat team who will be writing back to you. So with that said, let's get started.
Excellent.
Let's bring out our first model, Menele. Come on, Menele.
Hi, Menele.
Hey, welcome. So step forward for me, and for everyone at home who's watching and just joining, can you let everyone know how tall you are and what sizes you're wearing?
I'm a 5'3", and the top, the cardigan, is a medium. The top is also a medium, and the bottoms are a 30.
Love it. They look great. Are you comfy in everything?
Yeah.
Great. So let's break this look down and talk about what it is that you're exactly wearing. The first thing is the lightweight V-neck cardigan in white. It is so cute. I love it, and it's this balance of acetate and modal rayon, and one of my personal favorite things about this piece is that it's actually machine washable. So something that looks super sumptuous and comfy is actually really easy to take care of from home. And underneath, if you take the cardigan off, can you show us this t-shirt you have? This is the Slub Jersey crew neck cropped tee. And it's really great with nice texture. It's got different size fibers running through it, so you get a lot of variation in the texture that gives it that little part that looks sheer and a little part that looks a little heavier, and it looks really cozy and comfy.
Yeah, it's character right out of the box.
Exactly, and it kind of looks like already worn in or broken in a little, at the same time that it looks brand new. And with it, we have the straight high-rise denim jeans, and they've got the distressed knees, which are very cool. And they're a non-stretch denim, so they've got that classic denim look. And because they're straight cut from the hip to the hem, you actually get that very relaxed feeling, but they're fitted around the waist, so they're not bulky or anything. And the coolest part about them, and what I really want you to tell us more about, Jean, is the BlueCycle technology that they're made with.
I'm going to get right into that, but thank you so much, Natalie. You look fabulous. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit. I'm the sustainability person, so that's what I'm going to talk to you about. So BlueCycle Jeans is what almost all of our jeans at UNIQLO are made with this process, which is a process which reduces the amount of water and chemicals we use in the finishing process. So this process was developed and tested at our Jeans Innovation Center in LA, and it uses a number of different techniques to achieve this water savings and these great looks. So firstly, it uses a combination of ozone gas and nanobubble washing. This is a little bit technical, but I'll get into it in a second. And this, in and of itself, reduces the amount of water we use in the denim finishing process by up to 99%. So what that means is that it takes just about a teacup's worth of water to finish a pair of BlueCycle jeans, which is amazing. So the ozone gas is an oxidizer, and it replaces harsher chemicals that have been used in the conventional finishing process, which also consumed a lot more water because the machines that we use, which are industrial washing machines, something like what you might have at home, but much bigger. We don't have to fill the machine up with water. We use much less water. Wow. We don't use the chemicals. We use the ozone gas, and we use these nano bubbles, which are tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny little bubbles, which go through this mixture, the water, which is holding the jeans, and it helps the ozone gas kind of infuse or suffuse through every part of the jeans and all the fibers.
Very cool.
So we don't have to wash as much, we don't have to use as much water, and we don't have to use as much energy in the process.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's quite amazing. And one of the other things that we do use in the finishing process, we use lasers to do some of the distressing. And here, for example, you might see there, it's kind of hard to see, but things like this whiskering, things like this fade. In the past, some of this was done by hand using harsh chemicals and manual labor. But now, instead of using manual labor, we use lasers, and the laser obviates the need for any of these chemicals or the manual labor, and can do this perfectly in an automated way every time.
That's so cool. It even does like the distressing we saw on the knees, what Menele was wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Or these little distress bits on the pockets. Yeah. And what's so great is that the jeans come in so many different styles, so you're able to use that BlueCycle technology to do a light wash like this, or it might even soften a pair of
Right. I mean, that's another thing
denim.
that the BlueCycle process does. It softens the jeans, and one of the things I didn't mention is that in conventional jeans finishing, traditionally we use pumice stones. Pumice is a volcanic rock.
Right.
You know, you can use it to get rid of corns and things like that. But it's these were used in the washing machines, and they were great. But the problem is that after about 3 washes, they turn to dust.
Oh, wow.
So instead of using the pumice stones, now we use eco stones, which are made out of a special plastic that we can reuse them hundreds of times.
Wonderful.
So we're saving a lot of material, a lot of waste, and a lot of wear on the machines.
I love that. And I feel like you always want to be saving, you always want to be reusing, and with things like the t-shirts, they're easy to wear for a long time. They last you, and they go with lots of different things. So this is another example of that crop t-shirt, that crop crew neck. And just to show the difference, this is about how much shorter it is than our standard tee, like the length I'm wearing. So if you want to tuck in, you're going to want the standard tee, but for that crop look that's going to show some of the rise, maybe give you a little belly, then this is that cropped fit. Should we bring out our next model?
Yes, let's do.
All right, we have James.
Welcome, James. So nice to see you.
So James, for everyone watching, can you let everyone know how tall you are and the sizes that you're wearing?
So I'm 5'8", and the sizes I'm wearing for the tops are small, and for the pants it's 28 waist.
Very cool. So for this look, I love it, and not just because it's similar to what I'm wearing, but I think it's so great. I want to start with this overshirt. This is 100% high quality European linen. So if you see the texture of what James is wearing, it's a really cool, comfortable fabric because the natural fiber allows it to breathe, and it's pre-washed. A lot of people who know and love wearing linen always want to know, is it going to shrink? So the UNIQLO linen shirts are pre-washed, and it's not going to shrink when you wear it at home, and it's got all of the properties of that natural fiber, which are going to be breathable, they're going to keep you cool through the spring and summer, and they're also going to manage to keep you warm when you're a little cool as well.
I mean, what I really love about linen is the feeling. It's dry and crisp, but it's not too harsh or scratchy. It's just perfect, and it look when it's pressed, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, really crisp and clean. And this linen has long fibers in it, so it has a slightly more supple look and almost like a little bit of sheen to it, which is really beautiful. And underneath it, you have the wine-colored U crew neck t-shirt, like you said, in size small. And it's just a standard fit t-shirt, but if you look at it, it's just really crisp. The material is a nice firm weight without being too heavy. And you've paired with it a pair of the slim fit jeans. And these are also made using that same BlueCycle technology, but here you see there's no distressing that's all the way through or worn through, but you get the different wash, which makes it look like it's got that vintage feel, which is really trending right now.
And you get the soft hand.
Exactly. Well, if you want to show everyone a 360 of your outfit, and that is look one on James.
And just to go a little deeper into linen and its inherent sustainability, the main thing that makes linen sustainable is that it's a very low maintenance plant. That means it doesn't need chemicals, it doesn't need a lot of attention, and most importantly, it doesn't need a lot of water to grow to its full height and useful height. So, and also the production process of flax, which is the name for the plant from which linen is derived, produces no waste. That means all parts of the plant are ultimately used for something. And overall, they're long-lasting and high quality, and it's pretty amazing that it's very low maintenance as compared to some of the other more thirsty fibers.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It looks good. I love anything that can be made out of plants and that can be made with absolutely zero waste. I think that's the most amazing thing. And if linen isn't your thing, or you already have linen in your wardrobe, another way you can achieve that look is with cotton. These are both 100% cotton shirts. This is the lightweight chambray, which is the same as the one I'm wearing, but in a different wash. And this is the Oxford, which, if you can see on the screen, has just a little light stripe to it. So
what's nice, I don't know if you can see this, it has this little loop on the back.
I love the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the details, right? The little design details like the contrast buttons that you see here on my shirt, or just the fine loop on the back, and everything that goes into it. Really great pieces. And these jeans, if the distressed look isn't for you, you can get them in lots of different washes like this one, and you can get them with the laser distressing.
Mild distressing.
Mild distressing.
Yes.
So, there's the vintage look, the distressed look, the heavily distressed look, lots of different washes. It's not just one wash that you can do with the BlueCycle technology.
No, I think that's the amazing thing with the lasers, is you really have a lot of control, and it's reliable, and you can repeat over and over again. It's amazing. Really
incredible, and also must be a lot safer for the garment workers, because distressing things can get pretty dangerous.
Yes, it is pretty much an automated process.
That's incredible.
Yes. So before we go on, I just want to remind everybody that we have this amazing thing that we're doing on behalf and with our partner Charity Water. So every pair of jeans purchased now through March 21st, UNIQLO will donate $2 to Charity Water, up to $25,000, to fund clean water projects for communities in need. And should you have any questions, chat them. And if there's any item you want to know more about, color, sizes, details, if you want to know how to make more sustainable choices in your own life or in your shopping, for your own life, well, you can talk to both of us. And then don't forget, everything is shoppable via the t-shirt icon at the bottom right of your screen.
So let's bring out Menele in her second look.
Hi again.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Menele, I love this look on you and I want to get right into it, but before I do, can you just remind everyone how tall you are and what sizes you're wearing?
Okay, I'm 5'3", and for the top it's a small, and for the bottoms they're 30.
This is such a cute look. This is the cotton gathered long sleeve blouse in red, and it is so lightweight. I mean, I don't know if you can see this from home, but I can actually see the sunlight going through this shirt. It's so fine. The cotton is really light and thin. And how does it feel when you're wearing it?
Like it's barely there.
Yeah, it's so cute, so airy, so perfect for spring all the way into summer. And this bright color red is so joyful, and the joy of clothing is actually a theme for UNIQLO this season. So I feel like this look really embodies that, and I love it. I love that you can button it all the way up or leave a couple of the buttons undone. You could even do it over another shirt like the way I'm wearing mine. It's a perfect look for spring. And you've paired it with the peg top high-rise jeans. So these are the dark wash, just showing more variety of what's possible with that BlueCycle technology. And we love a loose fitting silhouette that tapers in. That's a very fashion forward trend rather than your classic denim fit. I think this is showing a lot of style, but still managing to be really comfortable. What do you think, Menele?
I love it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Menele.
I just want to show some other examples of what's possible with those lightweight cottons and linens. These are great pieces for spring and summer that, I mean, just scream. Like this one I see on the beach, and this one could be working in the office, or it could also be a great beach piece.
Or it could be good for an evening.
Could be an evening out, dining outdoors in a summer breeze, and just seeing like all the different colors and variations of textures that are available with these natural fibers. It's really easy to look comfortable, to look professional, to look fashion forward and on trend, and still wear sustainable natural fibers.
Yes.
And along with the denim, you don't just have to do totally dark wash denim. You don't have to have just one fashion silhouette. These are high-rise flared jeans that also feature that same BlueCycle technology, but incorporate denim in a different way. These have no stretch and are really lightweight, and they're just another way to incorporate denim and sustainability into your wardrobe. I love these personally.
Yeah. So remember, one more time, that all denim purchased today and through March 21st, $2 will go to our partner Charity Water. And I just want to talk a little bit more about sustainability generally speaking at UNIQLO. So in addition to what we're doing with BlueCycle, in addition to our raw material choices, the product that we make, we call it Lifeware, you may know. And Lifeware, for me and for us, is inherently sustainable. So why I say that is that the mission of Lifeware, the product that we make, is to add value to your life in one way or another. It could make your life easier, it could make your life more colorful, it could make your life more joyful, it could add performance, it could add functionality. So there's something about every UNIQLO product, sometimes more than one thing, that adds a little something to your life. It's not just totally basic. And I think when there's a product that has this feature, you're more attached to it. You like it more.
Yeah.
You want to keep it.
Yeah.
You want to use it more. And just by virtue of that, by treasuring what you already have and keeping it longer, that is a very sustainable way to dress, to shop, and basically to behave.
To live, yeah. I think these clothes, all the outfits we're seeing, all the pieces are things you can really imagine yourself living your life in. They're not those like austere fashion pieces that are intimidating. These are fashion forward and comfortable, but really meant to be worn and lived in.
And they're not, this is not throwaway clothing.
No,
by any means. So that's what we mean by Lifeware. It really is there to last a long time, for you to use to its maximum life, and then we have solutions when you're pretty much done with it, so that you don't have to throw it in the garbage, and we'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah, we are not about following trends and throwing things out. We're about extending the life of these garments.
Exactly.
So to see another example, here's James in his third look.
Hi, James.
Second look. Sorry, James. I love this outfit so much. I love a blue fit, I love an all over one color, and this is a great example of this trend that's pretty big right now, but not going anywhere, which is sort of 90s inspired. On top, we have the indigo dyed crew neck, and we love anything dyed with natural materials, so indigo is of course beautiful. And it's that loose fit, it's got the front pocket and a ribbed neckline, and it's also pre-washed. So it's, again, not going to shrink or anything in the process of caring for it. And to go with it, this incredible indigo dyed cardigan. It's the perfect mix between a sweatshirt and a cardigan. It's everything you love about a sweatshirt, the comfort, the rib cuffs, the rib hem, but then everything you love about a cardigan. It's got pockets, which are really cool, and it also has the button down front. And didn't you say you have one of these?
I do have one of these. I just got it a couple weeks ago, and I've already worn it many times. It's really soft, and it's surprisingly lightweight. And the inside is very soft, wouldn't you say? I know it's not against your skin, but it's super soft on the inside, and then there's a very useful pocket here. I know it seems like a small thing, but having that pocket, that's one example of adding value to something that, you know, it doesn't have to have a pocket, but it does, and that makes it all the much better.
And it's something that you can style in so many different ways. You can almost wear it like a piece of outerwear, or you can wear it as a layering piece like you have it styled here. And it goes great with the wide fit jeans. These are work style jeans that are more loose fitting. They're lightweight and very comfortable, but they're made using workwear denim rather than twill denim. So it's a slightly different weave, a slightly different look, and it again contributes to that sort of like oversized baggy style, which is very on trend right now. Thanks, James.
Oh, you look great.
Yeah, we love this outfit.
So I just want to, we've been talking about jeans a lot. Just want to remind you one more time that BlueCycle is a series of processes and technologies that we use. We put them together under the rubric of BlueCycle in the finishing process, and their mission, or the result of the BlueCycle, is reducing the amount of water we use in the finishing process by up to 99%, which equates to about a teacup worth of water per pair of jeans. Amazing. And we also use eco-stones, which reduce the waste, and we don't use pumice that creates a lot of debris and get worn out very quickly. We use lasers that eliminate harsh chemicals and a degree of manual labor in the process. And we have a great video that you feel free to view about BlueCycle on our website that shows the production process, and the link will be shared in the chat. So look for that. It's a really interesting video. And when you see these processes versus my explanations of them, I think it'll be a lot more clear to you how they work.
It's really amazing to think about reducing the water to only a teacup's worth, because I know we talked a lot about plants, we talk about what things are made out of, and that's often what we think of when we think sustainability, but there's so much that gets used in the finishing of garments, dyeing them, washing them, as you were saying, and not just water that gets used, but water that gets polluted. So the fact that you're reducing so much in the BlueCycle technology is a huge win for sustainability, and because you guys make so many jeans at UNIQLO, that's major.
Yes, and there's also that we don't talk about as much, it's just the energy savings, because we're using less water, we have to heat up less water when we have to heat it up, so it makes a big difference. Everything adds together, and that's where the impact is.
I love it.
So one more time, I just want, for those joining, may just be joining, my name is Jean, and what's your name?
I'm Daniel.
Yes. I just want to remind you that we have this a special program now through March 21st with our partner Charity Water, such that every pair of jeans purchased between now and March 21st, we will donate $2 per pair to our partner Charity Water, up to $25,000 to fund clean water projects for communities in need. Now, Charity Water is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to bring clean, safe drinking water to people in developing countries and to the entire planet. This campaign extends our 2-year partnership with Charity Water, in which we've worked together to impact over 32,000 people across the globe with clean drinking water. So, chat in your questions if there's any item you want to know more about, sizes, colors, and how to make sustainable actions in your own life. Daniel's an expert on that. And if you have any specific questions about UNIQLO's sustainability initiatives, please ask us. And remember, everything is shoppable. Look at the bottom right of your screen for the t-shirt icon, and you can shop.
Now let's get back to Menelae and her final look. We'll be shifting from denim to another one of UNIQLO's most sustainably focused lines, their sport utility wear, which we'll get into. Let's check it out.
Hello again.
Welcome back, Menelae. You're right here. And for the last time, remind our viewers your height and the sizes of everything you're wearing.
I'm a 5'3", and for the parka, it's a size medium. For the shirt, is a large. And for the leggings is a medium.
I love this look on you. I personally really like the sporty look, so this is maybe my favorite outfit of the three so far. And I think the technology aspect is really, really interesting. So let's start with the leggings. These are W's Airism UV Protection Side Pocket Soft Leggings in green, and they're flattering. And are they comfortable? Okay, so I love the comfort factor, but what's even more exciting is the Airism plus UV protection. So they are Airism, which is moisture wicking and breathable fabric, but they also contain UV protection, so it's almost like sunscreen in your clothes, protecting you from harmful rays from the sun. And it's really, really impressive. Plus, the pockets on the side are a great place to put your phone, your keys, whatever you need when you're on the go or working out. And if you pair that with this green parka, as you've done here, you have a really great on-the-go look, because as we get into spring and we know there's going to be unpredictable weather and it gets warm, it gets cool, it rains, you have all the benefits of the UV protection in this jacket, but it's so lightweight, it can actually be compacted into this tiny little pouch. So you can carry around your entire parka and it fits in this teeny little pouch, and it comes in great colors as well. Can you just describe for anyone at home how lightweight this parka is?
It's, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really light, like...
Almost like wearing nothing.
Basically.
Yeah. And it's just a really great kind of throw-on piece that you can work out in, and it does have all of those benefits, but also after you work out, a great piece to throw on, or in between, or on the move. And we've paired it with the Supima cotton crew neck in beige, and this is made with Supima cotton for a really elegant texture. It's very fine to the hand, very soft. How does it feel?
It feels very comfortable.
Yeah. Can you give us a little spin so we can see the whole look? I love it.
This would have been a great outfit for yesterday.
It would have been perfect for the weather we were having.
And for other reasons.
Oh, for St. Patrick's Day, of course. So I love this look, and I just want to note that the same material and technology that's in these leggings is also available in the biker shorts. And it's got the same pocket on the side, and it's a very similar feeling. So it's almost like a whole wardrobe of interchangeable pieces that have this technology and all these different benefits. But I don't even think we've touched on one of the most exciting parts. So if you can, as our sustainability expert, kind of get into it, we want to know.
I will. I think this is also a great example of Lifeware. So in and of itself, these products are amazing. They have these great features, this excellent functionality, UV and stretch and breathability, all these things. But in addition, on top of that, the cherry on top, they're made with recycled polyester, which is made from recycled beverage bottles like this one. So we use rPET, and rPET stands for recycled PET, and PET stands for PET, and PET is a tongue twister, but polyethylene terephthalate, something like that. Sure. We're very close, yeah. And what's exciting about this is that in using recycled bottles as the input, the raw material that also comes after these bottles, what happens, we take these bottles, or our partner does, and then they're shredded into these little shards, which are in turn made into pellets, and then the pellets are in turn extruded into a fiber. But what's really great about this process is that not only are we using less fossil fuel as the input, which oil is the main raw material to make polyester in the first place, but we also use a lot less energy in the process because we don't have to go through all that initial work.
Amazing.
Because we're starting with a ready-made raw material. Yes,
Right.
there are some impacts in crushing this up, but relatively speaking, they're much less than going from a virgin, starting at a virgin material. So what's great is that we're finding new life for what used to be trash, and this aligns well with our goal, our 2030 goal, to really eliminate waste to as much as we can. And I'll hand it back to you. I think we're going to see James again, right?
Yeah, we're going to see more things made with that same technology and talk a little bit more about it. So James, why don't you come out now in your final look? And this is a great one. But before we dive too deep into it, just one last time, your height and the sizes that you're wearing.
So I'm 5'8", and the size that I'm wearing for both tops and bottoms is small.
Love it. So let's talk about the parka for a second. This is the pocketable parka in navy. It's the same idea that it condenses all the way down into that teeny little pouch. And it does have the UV protection, but it's cut like kind of loose. So you have a lot of movement and easy styling. You could be wearing probably another 1 to 2 layers under this before it felt bulky. And you even have the kind of comfy pockets and cozy details that come with the whole thing. So you've got your inside and your outside pocket, and you even have like the mesh on the inside. So think about how lightweight and breathable this piece is. With it, you've got the Dry X crew neck t-shirt, and Dry X is, I mean, one of the coolest technologies available, and I know you're going to tell us a little bit more about it, but it's paired with the active jogger pants in navy, which also feature that same Dry X technology. So why don't you give us a little spin, and Jean, can you tell us a little bit more about Dry X?
Well, I think it looks great, feels great, you love it, it feels good, right? But don't just take our word for it. I think if you look at UNIQLO's amazing global sports ambassadors such as Roger Federer, Adam Scott, they wear Dry EX all the time, not only in their regular life, but on the court and on the course, performing at the top level. So they trust Dry EX for some of its moisture wicking properties, and it's really a very versatile and useful fabric.
So basically what it's going to do is, as you're getting sweaty, getting wet, getting your heart rate up, doing whatever your activity is, it's actually going to keep you dry, and you're not going to be sitting in that sort of cold, wet feeling.
Exactly.
Amazing.
It's going to dry very quickly, and again, thank you very much. I think.
Yeah, thanks, James.
Yeah, thanks, James. Again, I think
wanna
blue is a good color for James.
I just want to show some examples of how that technology can also be found in shorts, and the t-shirt and the pants like James was just wearing. So
as a reminder, the sustainability feature or aspect of these is the use of rPET in the fabric. And the advantage of rPET versus conventional polyester is that less energy and fewer resources are used, and there's a less overall CO2 emission in the production process. And just to remind you, rPET stands for recycled PET, again, made from these kinds of bottles.
Which is so cool, because if you think about it, when you think about technology, you're always thinking new things. You need a new this or a new that, but this is actually recycled materials mixed with new technology to get you a really great product that has all the features of Dry EX, but it's made with a recycled fiber.
Yes.
Love that.
And it's just this part of the bottle, it's not the cap.
Got it.
So let's see if we have any questions to answer from the chat.
Can I hang these for us?
Oh, Eric from New York, he's asking, where is all this denim technology developed? Well, I mentioned this very briefly, but all of our denim technology is developed in our proprietary R&D center called the JIC, the Jeans Innovation Center, which is located in Los Angeles, which is considered the denim development capital of the world. And that's where we do all this work, experimenting with new washes, new technologies, new combinations, and to optimize the BlueCycle process to have an even lower impact, more reliable output, and new washes and looks.
It's sort of the intersection of sustainability and technology.
Yeah, art and science. And there's a craftsmanship, there's a science aspect, and then there's the
art
magic.
of making and design. Yeah, I love it. Well, as we wrap today's shows up, I just want to remind everyone that UNIQLO is committed to providing customers with more sustainable apparel, notably by employing sustainable materials and using less resources in the production process. And before we end the show, I want to remind everyone watching about UNIQLO's evergreen ReUNIQLO program, which promotes circular apparel system and prioritizes the 4 R's: reduce, replace, reuse, and recycle. UNIQLO is collecting lightly used clothing from customers and donating them to refugees and those in need. So please take advantage of that.
And there's something very exciting that I want to tell you about. Is in addition to this program, the ReUNIQLO program, which we've had for many years and has had a really huge impact around the world, in the United States, in New York City, and everywhere else where we have stores, and is that we recently launched the UNIQLO Repair Studio. It's currently only in our Soho flagship store in New York City, but we expect it to expand this to other stores in the United States. Our Repair Studio offers basic on-site repairs to customers' well-loved Lifeware items. You can bring in your worn UNIQLO items for simple yet critical on-site repairs to extend the life of your favorite Lifeware styles. So the repair menu includes things like replacing buttons. Most people can do that, but if someone else does it, sometimes it's easier.
And if you can't, there's someone to do it for you.
Mending seam rips, mending little holes in your sweater, patching holes maybe in your down jacket, and additional repairs may also be addressed based on customer needs. All repairs cost $5 and are done by UNIQLO's expert alteration staff. So stick around after the show to see a video of the Repair Studio, but again, this is part of our philosophy and our approach to sustainability. Basically giving the customer not only, providing great clothes in the first place that are high quality, long lasting, highly functional, and provide joy.
Goes without saying.
But providing solutions when they're getting towards the end of their life, or maybe you don't love them as much, but if there's an issue, we can repair it for you at the Repair Studio. And then if you want to get rid of it without it ending up in a landfill, it can become part of our ReUNIQLO program.
I really love this initiative because it speaks to exactly what I do in my work, making sure clothing does not go to waste. So everyone, I hope this was helpful. Please stop by your local UNIQLO stores and shop these sustainable styles, refresh your wardrobe, and drop off your lightly worn UNIQLO items for donation. And if you're in Soho, please, please, please also check out the Repair Studio and extend the life of your clothes.
So, and for those of you who are not nearby a UNIQLO store, don't forget you can shop all these items via the t-shirt icon below. And this video does live archived at uniqlo.com, so you can tune back in, see us, share with your friends and family so they can learn about the value of sustainable shopping with UNIQLO.
Thanks for joining. UNIQLO will be back in a few weeks with another show, so make sure to download the UNIQLO app and follow at UNIQLO USA on social media to stay updated. And remember, your denim purchases will contribute to UNIQLO's partnership with Charity Water. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great rest of the day, great weekend, and see you in a few weeks.
See you at UNIQLO.